Renting versus owning. What's the smarter move in 2025? Here's a question every renter is asking right now. Is it still worth buying a home in 2025? With high prices, rising insurance costs, and unpredictable rates, owning can feel out of reach. But renting? That's not getting cheaper either. Welcome to Tade Mortgage Channel. I'm Titilope, a loan officer and real estate agent here in Texas, helping homebuyers, investors, and families make smart decisions about real estate and financing. Today, we're breaking down one of the biggest money decisions of your life, renting versus owning. Which one actually makes more sense this year? Is homeownership still the American dream, or just an expensive trap? Grab your coffee, because we're diving deep into both sides so you can decide what's truly right for you. The rent versus own debate has never been more relevant. Rents have skyrocketed. Home prices? Also high. And with interest rates staying above 6%, a lot of people are wondering, is homeownership even worth it anymore? Let's start by looking at the argument from the renter's perspective. Many renters today say, it's not that I don't want to own, it's that renting just makes more sense right now. Here's why. 1. Flexibility. You can move for a job, travel, or change cities without being tied to a mortgage. 2. Less maintenance stress when the AC breaks. It's not your bill. 3. Lower upfront costs. No 20% down payment, no closing fees, no surprise roof repairs. 4. More time freedom. Homeowners spend hours on upkeep, yard work, and managing contractors. That's time you could spend building your career, learning new skills, or even starting a side hustle. Quotes from what people are saying. Time is money. The time homeowners spend fixing or managing a home could be used to advance your career, which increases your long-term income potential. And financially, some argue renting and investing the difference can beat owning if you're disciplined enough to actually invest that difference every month. Example, a renter paying $2,000 per month could invest $500 extra into a 7% return index fund. Over 10 years, that's roughly $85,000 without mowing a single lawn. So yes, in certain situations, renting can absolutely make sense. Now let's look at the other side, homeownership. For many, it's not just about the numbers, it's about control, stability, and building long-term wealth. Let's break down the top reasons people still buy homes and why it still makes sense for millions of Americans. 1. Stability and control. When you own, no one can raise your rent or give you a 30-day notice to move. Peace of mind is priceless. I got tired of moving every 2 years and dealing with bad landlords. That sense of control, being able to paint the walls, have pets, build a garden is huge. And in states with limited tenant rights, this control matters even more. 2. Fixed payments and equity. Even if your mortgage feels high now, it's fixed. Rents, on the other hand, tend to rise and they rarely go back down. My 2-bedroom apartment used to be $650. Now it's $2,200. My mortgage is still $1,100. Once your mortgage is paid off, you own that asset while renters keep paying forever. Every month, part of your payment goes toward your equity, not your landlord's pocket. 3. Leverage. Homeownership is one of the few ways to invest with leverage. Let's say you buy a $400,000 home with $40,000 down, 10%. If home values rise by 4%, that's a $16,000 gain on your $40K investment. That's a 40% return, thanks to leverage. 4. Forced savings. Let's be honest, not everyone is disciplined about investing. Your mortgage acts like a forced savings account. You build wealth automatically every month through principal payments and appreciation. 5. Tax and lifestyle benefits. Homeowners often qualify for tax deductions on mortgage interest and property taxes. And there's the lifestyle factor. Owning your own space gives a sense of accomplishment and belonging that's hard to measure in dollars. The truth, it depends. So what's the truth? Renting can be smarter. Owning can be smarter. It depends on your financial goals, market, and lifestyle. Here's how to know which one fits you. Renting might make more sense if you move every 2 to 4 years. You prefer flexibility. You're aggressively investing the money you save. You're in a high-cost city where buying is unrealistic. Buying might make more sense if you plan to stay put for 5+ years. You want to build equity instead of paying rent forever. You want control, stability, and long-term appreciation. You value peace of mind and owning an appreciating asset. Key tip: run the numbers using a rent versus buy calculator like NerdWallet or calculator.net. Look at your local taxes, interest rates, insurance, and appreciation, then decide logically. What's happening in Texas real estate market? Here in Texas, especially in Austin and San Antonio, rent prices have climbed, but so have home values. And with more employers bringing people to the state, homeownership still offers long-term upside. Programs like FHA loans, first-time buyer grants, and down payment assistance can make buying more affordable than you think, even with a credit score as low as 580. If you're not sure where to start, that's where I come in. I help clients evaluate both paths and make the best choice for their goals. Real talk, don't buy for the wrong reasons. Don't buy because you're supposed to. Don't rent because you're afraid to commit. Buy because it aligns with your financial and personal goals, not because of social pressure. And if you're not ready, keep renting, save, invest, and prepare strategically. There's no shame in renting and no guarantee that buying automatically makes you wealthy. So, what do you think is smarter to rent or to own in 2025? Feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video, comment your questions, subscribe for weekly mortgage and real estate tips. And if you're in Texas and thinking about buying, investing, or refinancing, reach out to me at tademortgage.com or send me a DM. I'd love to help you find the best mortgage solution for your goals. Thanks for watching. I'm Titilope, and I'll see you in the next video.